We just got a new update to the Grand Theft Auto 6 map, and it's the biggest one yet. We'll be going over all the changes, what's new, and more, all in this video today. So in case this is the first GTA 6 mapping video you've watched from me here on the channel, we've been following a community-based map that essentially started ever since the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks happened in 2022. And over time, it's grown and evolved into different versions. And over time, the people who have been responsible for it have also changed as well. But the map has gotten more and more detailed and has given us basically a better idea of what the shape of the world of Vice City, Leonida, Gloriana, other states is going to look like. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at version 8 of Yanis's community map, which he has sort of taken the mantle of the community mapping project. And it is the most up-to-date, most accurate version of what we're going to expect when Grand Theft Auto 6 arrives in May. And again, to give you a refresher, these community maps have been extremely accurate. Going back to Grand Theft Auto 5, where they essentially mapped out the entire world of San Andreas and Los Santos. It wasn't perfect, but it was really, really close, especially given how little details they had. And it was very close to the exact same thing when that game came out. So let's go ahead and dive into it right now, and let's look at version 8 of the Grand Theft Auto 6 map and all the changes that were added to it as well. So I'm going to try to move my face cam into a spot so that you can see all the different text and writing. Hopefully that's okay. This is Update 8. So Update 8 moved Watson Bay and the Leonida Penitentiary according to the latest triangulations. It also moved Lake Leonida and redesigned Ambrosia according to latest triangulations. It adjusted the hills between Port Gellhorn and Ambrosia to properly show elevation and added Mount Mountain, which is an interesting new addition. It adjusted the Port Gellhorn area according to latest triangulations, fixed building scale around the Waffles Diner area, and added the Delights and Chase 1 area. This new map also added speculative roads on Brickell Key. It added new terminals on Dodge Island and speculative roads. It also moved Star Island according to the latest triangulations, adjusted Virginia Key's shape to better match the latest projections, added a speculative path in Bayfront Park and sculpture, redesigned the interchange north of Vice City International Airport, and generally adjusted the area, extended the Vice River to connect with the canal coming from Ambrosia, and added another one connecting the Vice City International Area Pond, added speculative highways and roads in the center of the map and extended them north, moved Peanut Island south to better match its position in real life, added Vake Island, the southernmost point on the map so far, adjusted small keys south of Watson Bay, mimicking in real life Cedar Key, improved Watson Bay's coastline and layout and added the CK Marina, adjusted the crosstown area to include intersection bikers and an empty lot near Metro Station, added the Ron gas station and adjusted Route 10 in that area, added more buildings in downtown and redesigned the Leonida Penitentiary, adding buildings and speculative roads. So that was the first part of the updates that was done, and you can see that there was a ton done there. And Yanis has released multiple versions of this new map, including ones that have this grid, which you're seeing on the map right now, but also versions that don't have the grid, versions that are in black and white that might be a little bit easier to see, versions that don't have necessarily all the writing on there. So if you guys are interested, all you have to do is join the Mapping Project Discord. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you can check it out for yourself. But like you can see there, a ton of things that were done. Updates to the road, updates to mountains, updates to buildings, to islands. There was so much that was changed here. And all of this is because they're doing research, continued research on what Rockstar has offered us so far. A lot of that is still from the September 2022 leaks, from Trailer 1, from Trailer 2, and from what we've seen so far in the images and screenshots that Rockstar have provided on the website, and that includes some of the artwork as well. Now, there was more updates that were made. I want to go over those changes right now. This new map also adjusted the road around the Grass Rivers to go through the barn and pen, which is seen in several scenes. You can see all those references right there. If you're actually a part of the Discord, they'll like show you what they mean, and it might be footage from like the leaked clips or footage from one of the trailers, so you understand exactly why and how those changes are being made. They also moved and rotated the Vice City International Area Pond and added the South Florida concrete block. They added the Vice Beach lifeguard towers. They also fixed 82705 Overseas Highway and a building outline, added Museum Tower, which is the Bank of America Financial Center in real life, added 1401 Biscayne Boulevard, added the highway ramps on Route 1 north of the bridge to the Keys, reworked the Alpha gas station and taco restaurant north of the Starlit Motel, added the Port Vice City Tunnel, updated the map scale info to be cleaner, added 2383 Flamingo Drive, seen in Vice City 03 screenshot, connected the tracks from the airport hotels to the airport metro station, fixed buildings in the La Pearl area seen in the Vice City 09 screenshot, changed the Fleesa metro station and Metro Mule positions and layout, added an alternative color scheme with urban areas and beaches, added differentiation between confirmed and speculated content, added labels for various things, added camera locations for all located scenes, added county borders, added route markers for identified roads and highways, and added labeled map columns and rows. So those are all the newest updates for version 8 of the GTA 6 community mapping project. I told you guys, this is the biggest change yet, and it outlines so much, again, from the leaks, from the trailers, from the screenshots that Rockstar have shown off, and a whole lot more. And it does give us a good idea of really what the map is going to look like. Yes, there's some things that we still don't know. Like, for example, is the map going to be an island like Liberty City was? Like, for example, Los Santos was? Or is it going to be landlocked in some way, shape, or form like Red Dead Redemption 2 was, where there's a physical land border that you can't go on any further? If Rockstar is going to make this an accurate representation of real-life Florida, then you would think to the north, everything would be completely landlocked and the rest would be an island. So is it going to be sort of a combination of both of those games? Are there going to be other islands? Are there going to be multiple different states? We still don't know how this entire thing is going to work quite yet, other than we know that there's multiple different states, Gloriana, Leonida, references to Liberty City. And also with this latest version of the map, fans are still debating about that iconic panhandle. Is it something that's going to be included in the final version of the game? If Rockstar is going to represent the real life state of Florida accurately, it will be included, but that of course doesn't mean anything, as none of the other maps that Rockstar have created have been all that accurate to the real life states, or in Red Dead Redemption 2's case, multiple states that it creates. It tries to do it as best as it can, but it's certainly not perfect. So will that controversial panhandle stay? That is a big question. And honestly, my biggest takeaway from this entire thing is just how small the actual city of Vice City is when you compare it to this giant map. Back in the original GTA Vice City, the city was the entire map. You didn't have anything else outside of that. And so because of that, it felt really, really large. In this instance, it feels incredibly small just because there's so much else going on. I absolutely cannot wait to explore this world. I'm so excited for GTA 6 to get here. Let me know what you think about this latest version of the Grand Theft Auto 6 map, though, version 8, the biggest update yet. And what do you find most fascinating about it? Let me know in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.